Forever. We've done the classic tote. It's always been one of our #1 silhouettes, but we have never offered a special opportunity buy like we're doing today. Typically, this is $199, $179, and that will be in your high-end department stores and here at HSN. We're offering this today at a weekly deal drop at $129.99. First off, wait till you see the size of this bag, not to mention all the unique special designs that Patricia hand picks for you. She travels the world only using the premium quality leathers, beautiful designer elements on the inside, on the outside, and I'm always honored to welcome in Patricia Nash, who is joining us. She is live in the studio, looking fantastic. It's so good to, I'm so excited about these 2 hours.
I love your cape.
I love my
and
cape.
The belts you're wearing.
All coming up.
I'm excited.
And I was going to say this day only. It's like a this day only at this
really
special
is.
price
it's like
today.
A today's special. I
Yeah.
mean, look at it. This is coated canvas, and this is really special coated canvas. I actually was inspired by this coated canvas, very famous brand in Tokyo, Japan, that's made out of this. It's like a silk linen coated canvas, very, very durable, feels like butter, and this is water resistant. So at a time when all of this rain or snow and we're traveling and we're worried about our bags, this is a great commute bag. It's like a great travel. It really, really is. Can't wait to dive into it. It's just absolutely
Let's go through the colors and the choices, because they're always very, very, very special when Patricia is here. Okay, European map, a classic.
Totally.
I have 300 of these to go around. I know that sounds like a lot.
Is that it?
That's it, Patricia. I know we did a little sneak peek this morning on our morning show, so already going crazy. So that's a European map. Next to that is your Peruvian painting.
And when you get really close, you can see these beautiful, like Merlot colored flowers and turquoise, but it's real subdued. So it's a great neutral print.
And this is called Doorways to Italy. This could be my new favorite, Patricia.
Yeah, with some of our collectors probably recognize this, because when we came out with this fall last year, it sold out in everything we had.
I'm not surprised in the least. And then lastly, this is called Kent Countryside.
And this is actually little vignettes of different places in the Cotswolds in England that we actually drew and put together. My team did, and created this montage of just this whole scene from the countryside in England, and then it has like a midnight blue, very, very dark midnight blue background and British tan trim on that.
We're going inside, because this is where the magic truly begins. First off, one of our #1 top silhouettes is your tote, right? Like you said, it is a true workhorse, and it's all about, again, the organization, the hardware, the leather, the trimming, the durability. These are pieces that you have in your wardrobe for years and years to come. I mean, forever. These are those forever investment pieces. That's why we said as a gift today, with free shipping and handling, Patricia, and with FlexPay, it's under $44 to get this at home. Keep in mind too, gifting, we've extended all our returns until the end of January 2025.
That's incredible.
Is it? Where else do you do that, right?
I mean, it's incredible. It gives you so much time to think about it.
It does. It does. But I tell you, as soon as you open this up, I always say, I wait for my Patricia Nash pieces because it's an experience. The leather, the smell, the design. But let's go inside, because there's a lot to talk about this, Patricia.
There is. And I don't know if you want to go over to the table and show it.
Let's go over that way.
Yeah, let's go over there, because there is so much to show in this bag. If you're someone that just gets really frustrated because you can't find that right tote to travel in, that first piece of hardware on the top here, this is actually from the very first tote bag that I designed, and this came from an old vintage trunk, Italian trunk.
So just so you can see, it has those old vintage little knobs on it.
It's got a really great gusset on the side, so you can get in a big meaty piece.
Okay, like?
Yeah, like this iPad. And we just happen to have a cover for your iPad if you'd like that. Isn't that sharp? All matches that.
Yes, and that is a nice, you can see. I just want to give you an idea.
Yeah,
you
look
do
how
these
big
pockets, and love that lining.
Yeah, there's a beautiful lining in there, and notice there's a little hook for your keys to hang off of. How many of us have a bigger tote bag and then you can't find your keys?
Exactly. Now
really top secure zip, just glides all the way over. Really nice big opening.
I want to do that again. Look at this.
Yes. And one side of this has the great zip pocket across the back. I put my leads and all that bits in there. Really a large, large pocket. And then you've got this main compartment. I mean, gosh, you could put your 15-inch or larger computer in there. You could just put, you know, your umbrella, your cosmetic bag. And then on the opposite side, it has a leather-trimmed pocket right here that's really nice. We've got this little piece in there just to show you what you could put in it. And then there's a padded area, and you can feel that, Lynn, the thick padding on there. So that's where you can snap in your computer, if you like, into that area. So I just came in last night.
I said, are you traveling?
Yes,
Your picture's like, I'm always traveling.
2 different flights I had to take to get here. I carried this in the European map. I threw it under the seat in front of me. I used it both as my handbag and my travel tote. I had my files in there, my brushes, all my markers and all that stuff in my little thing. I had my cosmetic bag, my wallet, just
everything.
I mean, everything, tons of stuff in here. And then this back pocket is so cool.
We're not done.
Yes, because
we're not
the
done,
back
everyone.
pocket, it can be used as a traditional zip, you know, secure pocket. But if you wanted to, yeah, and you see that, you even have a little slip pocket on one side, pocket on the other. But then, if you'd like, you can zip out the bottom, and then this fits over your trolley, which is exactly what I did. And I just was tickled to death when I did that. See that zip there?
How clever.
Yeah, so you can just put it right over your trolley, and it's so nice. Have you ever like juggled when you just put your handbag or your tote on your bag and it keeps falling off or falls over or just scoots off?
Right.
I mean, when you get this for the first time and you use it like that, it is life-changing when you're traveling.
It's all you need.
Yeah, because you're going up the escalators, you're going down the escalators, you know, you're going outside to get a cab or whatever you're doing. This is just perfect for that.
And then you can also put your other carry, maybe a little crossbody bag in there. So you really have everything in this tote.
Totally.
And I want to show you, that's your little dust bag that comes along with it. So when you're not using it, it's always protected. It'll come with all of Patricia's pieces. Okay, let's give you updates right now. This is a weekly deal drop. We just launched this today at the best price. We've done similar styles. Well, we've done this style, but we have never done a value of $129. Honestly, Patricia, this is like the price typically of maybe one of our foam crossbody leather bags, right?
It really is. You know, we originally were thinking about doing this as a today's special, and then we wanted to get it to market quicker. So it was a time it just worked out that we slid it into the program. So at $129, it really is like a today's special. It is an amazing value. This is a bag that you literally will have forever.
And it becomes you. You're known for these bags.
It's going to be your go-to to travel, your go-to to work and back, maybe with the kids or the grandkids or whatever. It's that workhorse that you kick around, you don't worry about it, it's rainy, it's an ugly day, whatever. So what? You bring out this tote bag, and the prints just make it a little special.
They do. They give it that designer element. You know, if I see Ingrid or I see Amber carrying this bag, I would think they invested thousands. Okay, let's give you some updates before a clock goes up on the screen. If you want the classic European map, that could very well sell out in this presentation. Doesn't surprise me. This has been part of your collection for how long, Patricia?
Well, about 2 years. It's an original map from the 1700s, and you heard me right. 1700s of Europe, and you're going to be able to even fact check it. When you get it home, you're going to see the bodies of water and landmass where you can see the names of the little cities and towns in here that will match up to how they were called in the map during that time period.
And Doors of Italy, right behind.
This is such a great story, and people love this story about the doorways because last year we introduced this. And this is actual pictures of doorways I took in Milan. And then we coupled it up with other doors we found pictures of. And then we created this beautiful pattern. I love all the colors, the way it looks together. It's so earthy. But it just tells a story. I don't know what it is about doors, but I found out a lot of people are obsessed with them like I am. Like I always wonder, what's behind the door.
Yeah.
And you know, so many of those doorways, like when you're in Europe, they have these beautiful old doors and they open up into these gardens and beautiful old architecture behind them. And so I just became kind of obsessed by taking pictures of them.
And each one looks like authentic. Like I want to walk up, right? I mean, they
Yes.
truly are. Even on the bottom where it's footed,
Yeah.
you'll see. So that's
And there's feet
Doorways
on the bottom of the
Italy.
bag.
And then we're going to talk about craftsmanship in just a minute. But the other two, equally as I love this, what we call this one is the Peruvian painting, which has also been part of your collection, which we love. And then lastly, is this one of your newer ones?
That's Kent Countryside. That's actually another one we're bringing back. Because this is another one hand-drawn from our team in our office. This is different scenes of the countryside in England, in the Cotswolds, which is another really beautiful place of the world, a place where my husband was brought up. And so that we just created this montage of all those scenes from there. And again, it's been so popular. Really midnight blue background, just really a lovely print.
And we want to talk about the craftsmanship. I want to come over here for a minute. I want you to see how one of Patricia's bags, I don't care what it is that you choose, if you can do the weekly deal drop, remember that is only, you know, good throughout this entire week and we're launching it right now. Does that not change my entire look?
It does.
Completely.
And it's got that beautiful leather straps on it. So when you get this is that same full grain leather that we use on our 100% all leather bags. So you've got this beautiful wear whenever coated canvas, this really higher end one. And when we're talking about coated canvas, it's not like what you would see in the lower end stores or online or something. This is really the top end. And then of course you've got full grain vegetable tan leather that these straps are, which are about a little over a 12-inch drop on it. So even on these straps, think of the whole full cowhide laying on a table. We're cutting out those straps. We're sewing them. They're both leather on the front and the back, the logo on the inside, and the outside side of the bag is the leather, burning the edges. In all of what we do, even when you get this bag home and you look at the craftsmanship on that, you're going to see the stitching, not a stitch out of place. I mean, it's just really pretty incredible. And when you look at this print on here and you feel it and touch it, it just feels good. So it's very lightweight. So if you're worried about, you know, that's one thing frustrating is when you get a big, large bag and it's heavy before you even put anything in it.
So true, because you know it's only going to get heavier.
And so this bag is less than 2 pounds. So whatever you put in it is just going to be what it weighs.
And Patricia, you don't find totes typically that are also crossbody. So you have that additional strap on here
about that.
That comes with it.
Yes,
we rarely do that.
I've got it out here on this bag that I'm holding on the European map. It actually clips in, so you can take it off, but this is adjustable for either a crossbody strap or a long shoulder strap, and it really stays in place. And nothing's more frustrating when you do that and it doesn't stay. So this works.
Which is perfect. So when we say the ideal, your signature bag, it will not be repeated at this value. It's typically $179, and today you have an opportunity to get it home brand new for $44 and see for yourself. What a perfect gift, and a bag that's gonna be part of your collection for years and years to come. Okay, Patricia, we gotta talk about your belt.
I know, it's brand new.
new.
I love it.
It is so sharp. I just wanna give you the information. We have some wonderful choices for you. This is that fine grain